Damn it. Ugh. All right, a little bit of afternoon baseball here. This is going to be just batter by batter. We've been doing pitch by pitch, which moving more and more toward that. There's Bernie. But I figure for projects I've already, kind of started, just keep it a batter by batter. But having a lot of fun doing pitch by pitch, and I think pretty much going forward, most of at least my own stuff that I'm going to be doing after this World Series replay um, is going to be pitch by pitch. So changing things up a little bit. So Bernie, good to see you. So the latest Shanks file I posted on Discord last night. I don't know if you or Dwayne or MV or who's going to pick it up next. And if nobody does by tonight, I'll do another Shanks game. All right, Chicago leading 1-0 in this replay of the 1929 World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Athletics. And let's get going. All right, we'll be at Shibe Park for this one. This is a great World Series. Let the computer do the lineups, and we are ready to go just that quickly. So this is going to be Rube Wahlberg against Charlie Root. Hey, Sean WWG. Hope you're doing well today. This is going to be just a batter-by-batter game. But these pitch-by-pitch games, that game last night was nuts. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. A lot of people stayed for that. Right, welcome to Shibe Park for game number 2 of the 1929 World Series alternate replay between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Athletics. Charlie Root gets the start for the Cubs, and he'll be opposed by Rube Wahlberg. So Charlie Root, probably best known in history for, he was the pitcher on the mound in the 1932 World Series against the New York Yankees when Babe Ruth purportedly called his shot. Lou Gehrig said Ruth did it. Babe Ruth was kind of non-committal, and he said, well, you saw it. Charlie Root said if that monkey would have tried that, it would have stuck one in his ear. And Charlie Root was kind of a mean dude and probably would have done it. Anyhow, so beautiful day for baseball here at Shibe Park. It's 63 degrees and just a slight wind, 5 miles per hour, out to left field. And let's get going. Okay, so you're... Okay, that's okay. I'm doubting that MV's going to pick it up, so I'll just do Shanks and we'll move on from there. So I'll go ahead and just go back into it and do it. So no worries, Bernie. Like I said, family is way more important. All right, let's look at the starting defense for the Philadelphia Athletics. In left field, Al Simmons. In center field, Muehlhaus. In right field, Bing Miller. From first to third, Jimmy Fox, Max Bishop, Joe Boley getting the start at short, Sammy Hale at third, Black Mike, Mickey Cochran catching, and Rube Wahlberg, the lefty, pitching. So Wahlberg, the 3.60 earned an average, 18 wins, 11 losses, 4 saves in 1929, 99 strikeouts, or 99 walks, 94 strikeouts. So Lefty Grove getting beaten in game number 1. So Connie Mack and the A's hoping for a little bounce back here. Leading off here, the shortstop for the Chicago Cubs is Woody English. Woody English 0 for 4 in the World Series. He does have an RBI, a run scored. He's grounded into a double play. And we're ready to get underway here. Game 2 at Shibe Park. The count 0-1 on English. And here's a curveball in there. English, high pop fly in the infield. Joe Boley and Max Bishop converging. But Boley will call off Bishop. And out number 1. All right, Kyler now steps in. Kyler in this World Series replay is 2 for 4 with a run beyond an RBI and a run scored. Has yet to steal a base. Kyler with crazy speed, 43 steals in 1929 for the Cubs. Kyler began his career with the Pittsburgh Pirates, was excellent there with the Pirates, and even more so with the Chicago Cubs. All right, the Southpaw Wahlberg with the 2-2 pitch, curveball, and this one a called strike 3 just below the belt. So 2 up, 2 down now for Rogers Hornsby, and Hornsby lays off and draws the walk in the 3-2 count. So Hornsby aboard, and Hornsby just 2 stolen bases in 1929, and stepping in now, left fielder in the cleanup spot, Rig Stevenson. He is 2 for 4 with a double in the series, 3 runs batted in. Wahlberg deals the 0-2 pitch to Stevenson. Fastball, routine fly ball to center, and Mule Haas will draw a beat on it and pull it down. So no runs, no hits, and no errors. And 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the first, the Cubs nothing, and the Philadelphia Athletics coming to bat. For the Cubbies defensively, from left field to right, it'll be Rig Stevenson, Hack Wilson, Kyler from first to third, Charlie Grimm, Rogers Hornsby, Woody English, Norm McMillan. Catching will be Zach Taylor, and on the mound, Charlie Root. So Root's numbers in 1929 for the Cubs, 3.47 earned run average, 19 wins, 6 losses, 5 saves, walked 83, struck out 124, National League hitting 275 against Root in 1929. Right fielder Bing Miller will lead it off here for the Mac men. Miller is 1 for 4 in this World Series. He's walked once. All right, so here is the delivery, and Bing Miller opens it up with an extra base hit to center. Miller is going for 3. The throw hits the cutoff man Woody English, who fires to third. McMillan's tagged not in time. Bing Miller with a leadoff triple for the Philadelphia Athletics. Now here's Black Mike Mickey Cochran, nothing for 4 thus far. Charlie Root works out of the stretch in the 1-0 delivery. Fastball swung on, fly ball to left. Stevenson toward the line makes the catch, tagging at third, and coming in to score the first run of Game 2 of this World Series is Bing Miller. So the Philadelphia Athletics 1-0, 1 down, bases empty, and here is Jimmy Fox. Fox hitting 250s, 1 for 4, a home run, a run batted in, a run scored. So that was just a solo shot for him in Game 1. Charlie Root with the 0-1 to double X. Curveball, and gets good contact to this one back, this one off the wall. Fox going for 2 as Stevenson gets the ball back in. So back-to-back extra base hits here for the Philadelphia Athletics, and coming to the plate is Al Simmons. Again, this sort of reminds me of the Babe Ruth-Lou Gehrig tandem. Al Simmons, 0 for 3, so cold World Series for him. But Simmons in the regular season, 34 home runs. Simmons, at second, stole 9 bases in 1929. Root's 0-2 delivery. Fastball, cut on, long fly ball to right. Kyler with great range back there makes the catch. Fox tagging Kyler's throw straight to third, and Jimmy slides in, and he is safe. So 2 down, 1 in, 1 on, and it brings up the center fielder, Mule Haas. He is batting .250 in this series, so 1 for 4, 16 home runs in 1929. So Charlie Root once again works in the stretch in the 2-1. Fastball, base hit, laced to right. Kyler up with it. Fox will score. Mule Haas with an RBI single, and it's Philadelphia 2, Chicago 1, nothing. All right, coming to the plate and standing in there is Max Bishop, 0 for 4. Haas, not any threat to steal. And Root brings it to 3-0 delivery, and Max Bishop lays off that one. So 2 on for the Athletics, 2 down for Joe Boley, playing some shortstop today, making his first appearance in this World Series. Boley, 2 home runs, a .251 average in 1929 with 47 runs batted in. So Kind of surprising not to see Jimmy Dykes, Connie Mack giving him a little break today, or perhaps a little platoon situation. Charlie Root deals the 1-2 pitch to Joe Boley. Fastball line to center field, and catch made by Hack Wilson. That retires the side. However, the White Elephants pick up 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, a man left, and 2 men left. I'm sorry. We go to the top of the second inning. It's the Athletics 2 and the Chicago Cubs nothing. So we will be looking forward to Bernie having a great visit with his grandkids and getting back with this family here in the middle of next month to resume his broadcasting. By then, we'll probably be in Shanks 4.0. World's Worst says he's doing well. Excited about the his first corn dinner of the summer tonight. Can't beat 15 cents per ear of corn these days. Absolutely not, buddy. Oh my God, love it, love it, love it. That's one of the things about summer that is absolutely awesome. So enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. All right, leading off here now in the second inning for the Chicago Cubs would be Hack Wilson, Charlie Grimm, and Zach Taylor. Wilson with 39 home runs in 1929. And he hit 345 and batted in 159. And if you thought that year was crazy, well, just wait till 1930. All right, Southpaw Wahlberg ready to deal with a strikeout and a walk in this game thus far. Here's the 0-1, and Wilson promptly grounds this into right field past Max Bishop for a base hit. So first hit for Chicago Cubs, Wilson at first, 3 stolen bases in 1929, and here's Jolly Charlie Grimm. Grimm, nothing for 5. Wilson, a conservative leadoff first. Wahlberg with a check. The runner has the sign from Cochran. The 0-1 fastball bunted out in front of the plate, and Cochran fires down to Max Bishop covering on the wheel play, and Hack Wilson will move into scoring position. Tying run comes to the plate now in catcher Zach Taylor. He is nothing for 2. He was a 274 hitter in 1929, managed a solo shot and 31 runs batted in. Wahlberg with a 1-1. Fastball to Zach Taylor. Long fly ball to center field. Haas back on it, making the running catch at the wall. Hack Wilson, not enough speed to advance on that ball. Haas a pretty good arm out there in center field. So 2 outs now for Norm McMillan, the third baseman for the Cubbies, is 3 for 4 with a run scored in this World Series. Wahlberg from the set, and the 2-2. Fastball to McMillan. This one chopped to third, and no problem for Sammy Hale. He fires on to the beast, and that is it. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, a man left. We head to the bottom of the second inning. The Philadelphia Athletics 2, the Chicago Cubs nothing. Aaron Reed joining us here at Scheid Park in 1929 for Game 2 of this World Series. Chicago Cubs, Philadelphia Athletics. Chicago with a 1-0 lead. Philadelphia leading this game 2-0. Sammy Hale will lead things off for Philadelphia, followed by Rube Wahlberg, and then Bing Miller back at the top of the order. Sammy Hale, 1 for 3 in this World Series. Charlie Root's 0-2 delivery, change-up. Sammy Hale, slapper to short, plenty of time for Woody English, up with it, and on to Charlie Grimm for the 6-3 putout. So 1 out, 1 down, 1 up, 1 down for the pitcher Rube Wahlberg, who had 223 in 1929, a home run, 11 runs batted in. All right, Charlie Root has the sign from Zach Taylor, the 3-1, and the 3-1 fastball missing just low, and Wahlberg aboard. And we're back at the top of the order now. Bing Miller, and he had a triple to right center. He would then later score. Root brings it. Here's the 1-1 to Miller. Fastball chopped on. Chopper to second. Hornsby's only play will be to first to get the speedy Miller. Wahlberg moves to second on the play. So 2 down, runner in scoring position for the Philadelphia Athletics as Mickey Cochran comes to the bat. Black Mike, with that sacrifice, would score Bing Miller, making it 1-0 Chicago, or 1-0 Philadelphia at that point. Here's the pitch. Cochran swings in this first pitch fastball. Hard comeback to the mound. Charlie Root fielding nicely and fires on to first for the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. A man left, and we go to the top of the 3rd inning. It's the Athletics 2, the Cubs nothing. And it will be Charlie Root, Woody English, and Kai Kyler due up for the North Siders here, the Chicago Cubs. Wahlberg now ready to face Charlie Root. Root just hit 156 in 1929, did manage a homer, 15 runs batted in. And Wahlberg deals the 0-2, and Charlie Root, soft fly ball to right field. Bing Miller will bring it down for out number one. Bernard saying that he'll still be watching and keeping up with season replays, just not sure about internet speeds while traveling. Oh, absolutely. Makes total sense, Bernie. And again, I hope you have an amazing time. So, guys, unless Dwayne Martz picks up a game today, or Steve or MV, there will be another Shanks game tonight, followed by another in our series of you select the teams and we play a full 9-inning game, pitch by pitch. I hope you guys are liking it. I was looking at the video analytics and noticing that when I'm doing those, the view duration is a lot higher and the viewership is higher. So, you know, if it's helping to bring understanding that I don't have the greatest broadcasting voice in the world, but if it's helping to feel a little bit more authentic baseball, I'm glad to do it. They're tiring, but certainly glad to do it. The Legends can tell you about those, as he does all his stuff in MLB The Show, pitch by pitch, and I love it. I do. I'm loving it. All right, well, a dead ball game tonight. If you're in here, you know, and yeah, dead ball is really the heart of this channel, and I would like to do another dead ball game. Hopefully, maybe two people will pick two dead ball teams. That would be fun. So we'll see, or maybe if you're here, you select the dead ball team, and I'll select the other dead ball team because I do miss it myself. I haven't played dead ball in quite a while, actually. All right. Woody English now, and that's not to say, I mean, I love 1920s, 30s, 40s, 50s, all baseball, but dead ball is first in my heart and always will be. All right, so Woody English popped a short his last time up. 1 out here, 2-0 Philadelphia lead as Wahlberg brings it. The 0-2 pitch, changeup. And this one lofted to left, and Al Simmons making the catch. President Herbert Hoover once again in attendance here at Shibe Park in Philadelphia. Kai Kyler now steps in, and he struck out back in the first. Wahlberg deals, count even at 2-2. Kyler, little chopper to second, good speed going down the line at first, but Bishop will go to Jimmy Fox, and that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We've played 2.5 here in Philadelphia, and it's Philadelphia 2, Chicago nothing. Andrew RW 603 jumping in real quick. Gonna listen while you're driving. All right, my friend. Excellent, excellent. Certainly glad you could stop in. Big Clue, welcome to Shibe Park, greatest voice in the world, with a broadcast can I tune into 2023 that includes an ad for Big Pocket lighters every 15 minutes. Hey, thank you very much for that, Big Clue, and indeed, I hope to keep that up. Fun stuff, but no way. Yep, so Big Clue is one of Hoover's final public appearances until the early 1960s. Well done, well done. All right, so Jimmy Fox in there. The Beast is 1 for 1 with a double back in the first. Bucketfoot Al waits on deck, and he'll be followed by Mule Haas, to the heart of the Athletics order. The 0-2 pitch to Jimmy Fox, fastball, and Fox lines this one left field. Riggs Stevenson up with it. He'll get it into Woody English. So Jimmy Fox 2 for 2 in the day, and here comes Al Simmons. Sacrifice moving Fox to third his last time up. Root's delivery, and there goes Jimmy Fox, and the rare steal, and he picks it up. So for Jimmy, who stole 9 in 1929, picks up his first steal of this World Series. So Jimmy Fox in scoring position for the Mac men. Al Simmons back in, and here is the 0-1 fastball. And this one, about a 4-hopper to Woody English, who has trouble getting it on the bounce, but does get Al Simmons by the proverbial gnat's eyelash. So 1 away for Mule Haas. So he's 1 for 1 today. RBI single that scored Jimmy Fox back in the first. 2-0 your score. Charlie Root with a full count to Mule Haas. Fastball misses. And Mule Haas will trot down to first. So 2 on. And here's Max Bishop. He walked against Root. This is the third free pass issued by the Chicago Twirler. Zach Taylor sets the target. Charlie Root brings the 0-1 delivery to Bishop. Fastball. And this one, oh, grounded. Woody English making a diving stop, able to get it to Hornsby. Hornsby to Grimm for the 6-4-3 inning-ending double play. So good work out there by Woody English. We go to the fourth. The score remains Philadelphia 2, Chicago nothing. So Rube Wahlberg right now, through 3 footings of work, has a one-hitter. It will be Rogers Hornsby, Riggs Stevenson, and Hack Wilson due up for the Northsiders. So Hornsby walked back in his last time up. Wahlberg deals the 2-1 changeup. Hornsby, just a little dribbler down to first, and Fox, 2 steps over the bag, will take it for out number 1. Riggs Stevenson, nothing for 1. He flied to center in the first inning. The southpaw 0-2 delivery, fastball, skied to center field. Haas back on this ball and will make the easy catch. So 2 up, 2 down now. And here's Hack Wilson singled in the second. Cochran sets. Wahlberg deals 0-2. Fastball lined right to Jimmy Fox at first. And the Chicago Cubs go quietly. We go to the bottom of the fourth. It is still 2-0. Jimmy Fox stole last night also. Yeah. So, yeah, that was the in the Shanks League. That Pirates Dodgers game last night, guys. That was so much fun calling that. And even though my Pirates lost that one 2-1, that was a thrill to see Ferrillo with 2 down, and after Drabek struck out Campanella and Duke Snyder, and then Carl Ferrillo with the opposite field 2-run shot in the bottom of the 9th, and that is just what makes baseball great. You can keep your Hail Marys and immaculate receptions and all the Catholic illusions you want in that other game, but I'll take me my baseball anytime. All right, here we go. It will be Joe Boley, no relation to Stromboli, Sammy Hale, and Rube Wahlberg. Yes, indeed, very bad pun, I know. Charlie Root has walked 3 batters, has yet to fan anybody. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Boley, fastball, and Boley sends this out to deep part of center field, and Riggs Stevenson running back and making the nice running catch. So 1 down here now. Sammy Hale grounded to Woody English at short back in the second. Charlie Root has the sign from Zach Taylor. He winds, and the 2-2 pitch. And Hale, little chopper to English at short. He'll go to Jolly Charlie Grimm in the 6-3 putout. So 2 Athletics up, 2 down now for the pitcher Rube Wahlberg, who walked back in the second. Stands in. The lefty waits for the Root delivery. Here it comes, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball to Wahlberg, and hard hit grounder into right. Wahlberg is going for 2, and Kyler's throw into second. Hornsby's tag not in time. Rube Wahlberg helping his own cause. That's hit number 5 for the Philadelphia Athletics. 2 down, and we swing around to the top of the order, and right fielder Bing Miller. Yeah, Strom's father Rolly also played in the majors. Exactly. So Strom and Rolly, cousins of the Calzones, of course, as you know, the Calzone family. All right, no relation to the Capones. All these years we say Al Capone incorrectly. It's Capone. All right. I don't know why I brought up Al Capone, but I've decided I'm going to try to bring up a mafia reference or a mob reference in almost every broadcast I do. So there we go. Charlie Root deals. Here's the 1-0 delivery to Bing Miller. Well, sprinkled with some Irish, a certain army from Ireland. I have to put it that way. Strange, you can't really say that on YouTube because that particular thing's a terrorist group, but I can say Mafia, Cosa Nostra, you know. I can say Ndrangheta all day, you know, Sacra Corona Unita, you know, all that stuff. I can say it, but I can't say the name of individual retirement account. Pretty weird. All right, runners at first and third, 2 down. Rube Wahlberg at third, Bing Miller at first, and here is Black Mike, Mickey Cochran. So Cochran with a sacrifice that scored Bing Miller back to the first. Last time up, he grounded right back to Charlie Root. Root from the stretch, and the 1-1 fastball. And this one, skied to center field. Wilson back on it, and he will make the catch. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left, 4 done here at Shibe. Philadelphia 2, Chicago nothing. Yeah, the mob likes baseball bats. Yeah, Robert De Niro sure did. How about that? Big clue referencing and referencing the movie The Untouchables, and certainly, yeah, lots of baseball bats. In fact, I have yet to see, well, except maybe The Godfather, but no, there's even one Sonny Wales, a fungo bat at Carlo in the first Godfather. So yeah, baseball bats show up in a lot of mob movies. Love it. All right, Jolly Charlie Grimm, Zach Taylor, and Norm McMillan due up for the Cubs, trying to get to Rube Wahlberg. Rube Wahlberg just letting his defense do the job for him. He's only struck out 1 batter. He's only walked 1 batter. Touched up for just a hit. Wahlberg deals to Grimm. Here's the 0-1 curveball. Grimm sends this out to right field, and right against the wall, Bing Miller will make the catch. So 1 up, 1 down now, and here's the catcher, Zach Taylor. Zach Taylor gave it a ride to deep center last time, and I mean, Haas had to go way back on that ball. Wahlberg brings it to 1-0. Curveball, Taylor, comebacker up the middle, and Max Bishop, a diving stop, able to get to the ball, and as he's getting up, sort of in one motion, fires it on to Jimmy Fox. Brilliant play. All right, so 2 away now here. Third baseman Norm McMillan, and he grounded to third back in the second. Wahlberg's 1-1 delivery, fastball, swung on, base hit past Joe Boley at short into left field. Simmons up with the ball, gets it in quickly. Norm McMillan, 13 steals in 1929. And here comes the pitcher, Charlie Root. Fly to shallow right last time. Wahlberg's 1-1 pitch, fastball, cut on, lazy fly ball into shallow center. Haas making the running play. It did start to twist away from him at the end, but that retires the side. No runs, a hit, no errors, a man left. We go to the bottom of the 5th, and it's still the Philadelphia Athletics 2, the Chicago Cubs nothing in this 1929 alternate World Series replay. Tex Ags 75 says, howdy, just got home, glad I made it in. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope you're doing well, my friend. So wanting to get in a quick game before I run a few errands. So that's why we're doing at bat and all that stuff. And we're just 27 minutes in, and we are already in the bottom of the 5th. I'll be on later with possibly a Shanks game, and then another. And Bernie had asked for a dead ball game tonight. So I think tonight when we pick the 2 teams for pitch by pitch in Alla Park baseball, we're going to put one restriction on it. The 2 teams you pick have to be from the dead ball era. So this is from Bernie missing dead ball on this channel, and there hasn't been any dead ball in a while. So that's what's on tap. If either Dwayne or MV do a Shanks game, then we'll just go just with the pick your teams thing or something. So that's what's coming up. Maybe a game this afternoon, a little Tony La Russa 96 edition or something. Who knows? I'm just in a baseball mood today. All right, Jimmy Fox a perfect 2 for 2 today, double and a single in the game. Charlie Root's 3-0 delivery, curveball, and misses. Charlie Root really having trouble with the strike zone today. That's his 4th strikeout, and missing Fox, and you still got a pitch to Al Simmons. So Simmons flied out and grounded to short. Yeah, 2-1 was pretty much dead ball last night. That was probably the most fun game in a long time, and certainly that was the most fun pitch by pitch game I've ever done. That was a blast. All right, Root deals. Simmons sends this one to deep center field. Wilson back at the wall, makes the catch. And Jimmy Fox thought about second, but not going to run on Hack Wilson. We think about his power, but Wilson, a pretty damn fine arm out there in center field. A little trivia. We'll talk about it when we get to Wrigley Field, when we get to Game 3, about Hack Wilson and an interesting connection that he had to Wrigley Field. All right, Emil Haas is 1 for 1. He had an RBI back in the first, scored double X. His last time up, he walked. So Fox leads off first. Jimmy has a stolen base in this game. Jimmy not really, and I just realized you guys are hearing two mics here. There we go. That should be better. Fox, not paid to run, but as I said, he had 9 stolen bases in 1929. All right, Charlie Roots 2-0 delivery. And there goes Jimmy Fox again. Taylor throws down. Unbelievable. Jimmy Fox, the only thing he has in common in terms of with Ty Cobb is just that each has 4 letters in his last name. Both are in the Hall of Fame. However, Jimmy Fox, playing a little Ty Cobb action here, has his second steal of the game. Zach Taylor, not a terribly strong arm behind the plate, just above average. Jimmy just getting a good jump off of Charlie Root. So runner in scoring position, potential third run for the Mac men. And Mule Haas back in, and the 2-1 delivery, fastball, swung on. This one, line to center field, and Wilson will make the catch. The umpire confirming it was a catch. So Philadelphia trying to claim that that was trapped out in center field by Hack Wilson, but indeed clean catch there on that sinking liner. All right, 2 away now for Max Bishop. Bishop has walked and grounded into a double play. Jimmy Fox on second. The 1-1 delivery. Curveball to Max Bishop. This one a 2-hopper to short. Woody English tosses on down to Charlie Grimm, and that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left, and Jimmy Fox picking up his second steal of the game. Let's go to the top of the 6th inning for the Cubbies, and it's 2-0 Athletics. It'll be Woody English. Yeah, looking at the wrong side. Top of the order, Woody English, Kyler, Rogers Hornsby. Fox evidently mistook a couple of right for his usual whiskey. Isn't that the truth, Big Clue? God. Other old old-time baseball, Bernie's asking me, what's my second favorite game on that website? Ooh, that's a really, really good question. You're almost tempted me to do that blast from the past thing that I've been talking about wanting to do. I guess I would have to say although I'm not running the Amiga version, I probably should. Probably the Amiga version of Earl Weaver Baseball, the first one, would probably be my second favorite of what I've tried on there so far. But the real gem off of that site after Old Time Baseball was that Baseball's Greatest Hits, and I hope some of you guys bought it, because it's really killing me not to do a stream devoted to that, but then what would be the point of you guys buying it if we went through that whole thing? Check it out on oldgames.com. It's just brilliant. All right, here we go. Wahlberg deals the 3-1 pitch to English. And to Bernie, depending upon what other types of games you're into, Wahlberg issuing his second free pass. There's great RPGs on there and strategy games. I love that site. I really, really do. MV. And Joe Murdy, where have you been, man? I know, right? Cobb is double B and Fox is double X. And yet, Jimmy Fox has 2 steals in this game. It's crazy. So, MV, it's up there. If you're not going to do a Shanks game, I know Bernie's not going to. I doubt Steve's going to. So, it's up to either you, Drain Martz, or myself. So, let me know. And I can do a game again this evening for Shanks unless you're going to do one this afternoon. So, anyhow, the latest file is up there in Game Files BBX. It's a complete zip file on the Shanks Discord, not the McGreevy Discord. All right, Woody English on at first, and here is Kyler. He struck out, grounded to second. Wahlberg's 0-1 delivery. Kyler cuts on this curveball. This one is going to be extra bases easily. Simmons giving chase in left field. Woody English will round third, and they put up the stop sign. So they're going to hold Woody English with nobody out. Interesting conservative play there by the Chicago Cubs. All right, 2 in scoring position, and that brings up Rogers Hornsby. Hornsby is 0-for-1. The Raja walked in the first and grounded to first in the fourth. Woody English at third, Kyler at second. Woody English, really good speed on the base paths. Really surprised that the stop sign was put up there with nobody out. And the Cubs not out of this. This is just a 2-0 lead by the Athletics. Anyhow, Wahlberg, Cochran out to have a quick chat with Wahlberg. Now back behind the dish. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Fastball to Hornsby and swing and a miss. And that is strikeout number 1. So we'll see if Wahlberg can get out of this. First base is open. Here's Riggs Stevenson, and Hack Wilson waits on deck. Do you give the free pass to Stevenson and try to induce a double play against a dangerous hitter like Hack Wilson? We'll see what their strategy will be, as Stevenson has flied out twice in this game. Okay, so it looks like I'll be doing another Shanks game tonight, so part of another doubleheader this evening. Joe says he's thinking they had more faith that Hornsby could do something there. Yeah, absolutely. Trying to get that big 3-run tally off of Hornsby. Well, Riggs Stevenson managed 17 home runs in the 1929 season for the Cubs. Let's see what happens here. Wahlberg from the stretch in the 0-2 delivery. Fastball to Stevenson. Fly ball to left. This should score 1. Simmons makes the catch, tagging at third, and trotting home will be Woody English. I'm surprised Kyler didn't move to third in that play. Certainly has the speed. So Chicago does cut the Philadelphia lead in half. It's 2-1. 2 down now. And Hack Wilson is 1 for 2. Singled back in the second and lined out in the fourth. Wahlberg checks the speedy Kyler at second. And the full count to Hack Wilson. Fastball. And this one missing. So Rube Wahlberg now having a bit of a control issue here as he issues his third free pass. And Kyler gets down to third. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a wild pitch. So there we go. So the wild pitch moves Kyler to third, and that happened to be ball 4. All right, just checking the play-by-play when there were weird things going on. Here's Charlie Grimm. Jolly Charlie is 0 for 2. Or 0 for 1 with a sacrifice. Wahlberg from the stretch, full count. And Grimm lays off. So Wahlberg in trouble here now. The base is loaded, and possibly the only good news for the Philadelphia Athletics is it's Zach Taylor up there and not Hack Wilson. Kyler at third, Wilson at second, Grimm at first. Zach Taylor, nothing for 2 today. Cubs looking to go up 2 games to nothing on the Athletics, but the Athletics holding the 2-1 lead here in the game. Wahlberg deals the 1-0. Fastball. Taylor chops this one to short, and Boley will go to Bishop, and that will end the inning. So Rube Wahlberg gets out of that sticky bases loaded situation. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. They leave him loaded, and we go to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Athletics 2 and the Cubs 1 in this game. Yes, this is a very early Shibe Park. Very early Shibe. It is indeed. So all this that you're used to in Shibe getting built up, like that big fence out there, and of course, sorry about that, guys. That's the box score. Yeah, so this is early Shibe. I'm not sure exactly when, but this is definitely Shibe Park. This Baker Bowl, you would see a very different look there. All right. Joe Boley leads it off here. We got to get you hooked up with more ballparks, Texags. That's all there is to it, man. One can never have too many ballparks, right? All right, Charlie Root now to deal here to Joe Boley. Here's the 0-1. And Boley laces this line drive to deep right field on the curveball. Boley around second, going for third. Kyler's throw hits Hornsby, the cutoff man, the strong peg to third, and they're not going to get Joe Boley. Lead off, triple here in the bottom of the 6th inning, and here comes Sammy Hale now. The third baseman has grounded out twice. All right, Charlie Root works from the stretch. Here's the 1-2. And Hale chops this up the first base line. Grimm's only play will be to take it to first himself. And coming in to score is Joe Boley, and Philadelphia adding some insurance here in this home half of the 6th. It's now 3-1. Rube Wahlberg, 1 for 1. So both of these pitchers batting well today. Root deals to his mound opponent 0-2, and this one catching the inside corner. And Charlie Root finally picking up a strikeout here. So 2 down now, and we're back at the top of the order for the White Elephants, and it's Bing Miller. So he had a single. He has 2 triple and a single. Last time was an infield single. It's 2 for 3 for Bing Miller. Charlie Root's 2-0 delivery. Miller sends this one to third. McMillan, the long throw across the diamond. Grimm with the stretch and the putout of Bing Miller. Side retired, but 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. We go to the 7th inning. The Philadelphia Athletics looking to even up this World Series, and they lead right now, Chicago 3-1. Yeah, I'm sure it probably does. It definitely does. So again, I'm not sure the exact date of this one, but this is definitely Shibe Park. I know with the site that I got it from, and looking at a couple photographs, this is definitely Shibe. I just wish I knew the year. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. And again, I mean, so what Michael's done there with Shibe, certainly, you'd think that this might be, Baker Bowl because of the Lifebuoy sign. However, it's, yeah, so. I'll tell you what, though, there's one way I could be mistaken, but let's just make sure, because if you're, can I get the field markers up here? Let's see, maybe this is an early Baker Bowl, because Baker Bowl didn't always have that cutaway. Let's see. Can I do this? Can I show the fence markers? How do I do that? There is a way to do this. Oh God, I don't want to reset the labels. It must be on another screen that you can do that, because I usually don't play with fence markers. But you know what? The more I look at this, Texags, you could be right. This could be Baker Bowl. This definitely could be, now that I'm looking at it, because that Lifebuoy sign is a giveaway, plus the dimensions of this field. You don't have the cutaway here in center yet that you would in Baker Bowl. You might be right. This could be Baker Bowl. All right, well, I'm going to set up fence markers for this later and see. And if this is Baker Bowl, got to switch it out, because the A's would not have played there. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right now that I look at it, man. All this time we were thinking it's Shibe. Huh. Let me see something here. I wonder, whoops, no, let's not go to that. Let's go back to display, and I wonder, will this let me pick, see, I can't even pick different parks. Damn, because we can have a quick look. Oh well, we'll find out soon enough. I'll let you know by tonight's broadcast. All right, Norm McMillan to lead it off. So good eye there by Tex Ags. I think he's right, man, the more I look at this. Because this is, the other clue here is, look at this short right field here. It was 299 down the right field line at Baker Bowl. I think you're right, man. All this time I thought it was Shibe. And why I thought it was Shibe was because of this. Because I do know that this, there would be a wall here at Shibe. So, damn, way to go, Tex Ags. See what a community we have. All right. Rube Wahlberg ready to deal now to Norm McMillan, followed by Charlie Root, and then Woody English here at, I guess, Baker Bowl. All right, here's the 2-0 delivery. McMillan swings, and this one laced to left, base hit, and Al Simmons making the play. So McMillan aboard. We haven't had a chance to talk too much about these Cubbies on the base paths. McMillan with 13 steals in 1929. And here's Charlie Root. He's nothing for 2. Nope. Or yes. They're playing in. And line right to Max Bishop, and McMillan has to get back really quickly. So 2 down now, and back at the top of the order, here's Woody English. English, nothing for 2 with a walk. Walk back in the 6th. Wahlberg with a 1-2 to Woody English. Fastball in there. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So 2 down, McMillan at first, and here's Kyler. 1 for 3, and his hit was a double back in the 6th. McMillan leads off first. Wahlberg deals. Kyler in the first pitch, and throw down to Fox. And What a great play. So they get the runner napping, and that ends the inning. We go to the middle of the seventh, and it's 3-1. Game moving along really, really quickly, and really anxious to get this done and quickly have a look at Shibe Park, because I think you're right, man. There's Aaron Reed. Hey, hey, let me hear you good and loud. All right. Back to game action now. Mickey Cochran, Jimmy Fox, Al Simmons due up. Black Mike does have a sacrifice. He's 0 for 2 in this game. Charlie Root deals the 1-0 delivery to Hopper to short. Woody English to Charlie Grimm, the 6-3 tandem. Textbook, 1 out. Jimmy Fox, who'd have thunk it? So he's 2 for 2 today and 2 stolen bases. All right, Taylor sets the target. Charlie Root deals the 2-0 to Double X. Fastball. And this one lined, but right to Jolly Charlie Grimm at first. So Jimmy's not going to get a steal in this inning, that's for sure. Here's Al Simmons, nothing for 2. Al Simmons, no stolen bases. Charlie Root with the 1-0 to Simmons. Fastball. Long fly ball right field. Kyler back on it and makes the catch for out number 3. So Philadelphia goes quietly. We head to the top of the 8th. Wahlberg still looking good out there for Philadelphia. Again, Lefty Grove losing game 1. Grove was not sharp at all in this alternate replay. And, of course, in real life, the Philadelphia Athletics win this World Series. They were a juggernaut. 10 games in front of the New York Yankees in 1929. Tough team. 1930 team just as good. 1931, even though they lost the World Series against the Cardinals. 3 great squads, 3 great teams put together by Connie Mack. And all the more because 2 weeks after this World Series, the stock market, or a week after, I think, after this World Series, the stock market crashed, and Mack kept his team together in 1930 and 31. So into the Great Depression. Kyler doubled his last time up. Here's the 0-1. Fastball. And this one, line to center, Mule Haas making the call and the catch. So 1 up, 1 down now. And Hornsby having a disappointing day, I should say. He's walked, grounded out, and struck out. Wahlberg with the 1-2 pitch. Hornsby swings, lofted to left, back on it as bucket-foot Al Simmons. 2 Cubs up, 2 comes down. And here is Riggs Stevenson, RBI in the 6th. It was a sacrifice that scored Woody English. Wahlberg's 1-2 delivery, curveball. Swung on. This one's got some distance, but Simmons, once again, making the catch. And the Cubbies go in order. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's Philadelphia 3, Chicago 1. Philadelphia 3-7-0, Chicago 1-4-0. Charlie Root through 7 has given up 7 hits, 3 earned runs, 4 walks, and 1 strikeout. Mule Haas 1 for 2 to lead it off here. RBI single back in the first. Last time up, line to center. Managed to squeeze a walk in between those 2 at-bats. The 2-2 pitch from Charlie Root. Fastball, liner, and right to third base. So McMillan making the play. 1 up, 1 down now. Max Bishop, nothing for 2. Charlie Root with a 3-2 pitch. This one called strike 3. So nice breaking ball in there by Charlie Root to retire Max Bishop. And here is Joe Bully. Joe Bully with a triple back in the 6th. Bully would come in to score. Root with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball. Hard comebacker to the mound. Root off the hill to his left. Tosses onto Jolly Charlie Grimm to retire the side. We go to the 9th. Chicago, 3 chances here to try to even it up and take a 2-0 lead in this World Series. But Wahlberg looking for a complete game win here and to tie up the series at 1 game apiece. And it will be Hap Wilson, Charlie Grimm, and Zach Taylor. Will there be some final inning chicanery? We shall see. All right, Wahlberg deals. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Wilson swings. This one chopped up the middle. Max Bishop ranges to it right. Bare hands it, fires onto Jimmy Fox to retire Hack for out number 1. Here's Jolly Charlie now. He is nothing for 1 and a walk. Wahlberg delivers the 3-1 pitch. Grimm pops this one behind the plate. Cochran flings aside the mask, and the horsehide will drop into the glove. Zach Taylor, Cubs down to their final out in this ball game, and the series will move on to Wrigley Field. The 1-2 pitch to Taylor, and this one swing and a miss, and that's your ball game. The Philadelphia Athletics even up the series at 1 game apiece as they take this one from the Chicago Cubs 3-1. Quick game recap now. Charlie Root tagged with the loss for the Cubbies. Rube Wahlberg gets the complete game win. The line for the Philadelphia Athletics: 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors. For the Chicago Cubs, 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors. No highlights for the Cubs, as you might expect. For the Philadelphia A's, however, Joe Boley 1 for 4 with a triple. Bing Miller 2 for 4 with a triple. And Jimmy Fox goes 2 for 3 with a double and 2 steals. Let's see who our player of the game is. It's Rube Wahlberg. So there you go. Gotta love it. But look at that, Jimmy Fox, one of my favorite players. All right, so we have to look and see what in the hell is going on here. Yeah, what is it with the wrong ballpark? All right, so let's look at what shibes are out there. What's out there, man? All right, so ballparks, parks layouts. And let's click in here, press S, and let's look for shibe. Because I think that Mr. Tex Ags is, dude, he is so, well, I don't know, Tex, because I'm looking at this center field. Wow, I don't know, man. I don't know. Close call. We'll look at a couple more, and we're going to go back and look at Baker. See, look, because there's that. Right? Okay, so there's that. And again, Scheib also with that short right field porch. See? And that. Ah, man, I don't know. Because let me bring up Philadelphia here again. And right, let's look at the ballpark assignment for this Scheib. And because there was a feature here in center field that I noticed. All right. So let's go back to park layouts. No, I want to go to park, I guess park data. I'm sorry, my bad, guys. So let's go to park data. And again, we're going to click in there, type S, and we're going to look. I don't know which Scheib is assigned, so we'll see here. Yeah, boy, that really looks like Scheib Park. All right, so let's have a look at Baker Bowl now. And again, and any of these boxes here, when you need to do things, save you some scrolling, just type the first letter. There's Baker Bowl. See, Baker, let me bring up the Baker Bowl in ballpark layouts. It's a subtle difference, but it's just enough. All right, so Baker Bowl. So Baker Bowl has this sort of almost trying to get something that's not one of the Gary Grigsby paintings, which these are beautiful, but they're not helping the. See, there's that cutout. So the big Lifebuoy sign, of course. This is a tough call. Yeah. Man, I have no idea. Now, that certainly, this must be, again, there's that short porch. And yeah, I think this was shy because I think we got it right, man. But yeah, look at that left field. And whatever that was out there in center field in Baker Bowl. Okay, so here's Baker Bowl. So one of Michael Silva's Baker Bowls from Out of the Park Baseball. I think this is an older one. So there's not that cutout, but there's that weird structure there that Shibe doesn't have. Yeah, yeah. But again, I appreciate you checking that out, Texags. These, yeah. I mean, it could very well be. So I'll tell you what, we'll do it this way. We'll say, hey, both parks are in Philadelphia. We'll just do it that way. We do know that. And of course, later on, the Phillies would play in Shibe, right? Baker Bowl didn't last. But 1929, Baker Bowl is still around. So, damn, I don't know. The one in your image has much shorter wall and right. Yeah, absolutely. And that is so. Baker Bowl again. I'm pretty sure the dimensions were 299 down the right field line for Baker Bowl. So it was a lot like League Park in Cleveland. So short right field and then fanned out to this like huge left field. I'll tell you what. Well, not still not going to help us with the image, but here's something nice that I love that Diamond Mine Baseball does. So let me go to the organizer. I'm just curious. I want to look at Baker Bowl here for a second. Where are the parks? Where are the parks? Parks. So this is the early base. So the Baker Bowl here, and it's not going to show me the picture. I've got to find something. I'm just curious. I'm sorry. I get like a bulldog in this because if I've got the wrong park up there, let's just do an exhibition just so I can pick. No, I don't want the bloody Orioles. Oh my God! So I just doesn't matter. I want the home team to be Philadelphia 1 there. This should give us. Why does it give me Columbia Park? I can just pick any damn park I want, right? So let's look at Shibe here for a second. It's gonna drive me nuts all day. All right, so this is Shibe 1930 to 34. So let's look at what Shibe looks like here. Yeah, okay. So see, you've got that deeps, you've got these dimensions here. Boy, what a deep ballpark this was. 468 out to center. Holy hell, what a big park. So 331 down the first baseline, 334 down third baseline. Let's cancel this. Yes, it's just an exhibition game. And one more game exhibition, just to look at Baker Bowl. And I don't even have to pick the teams, like in Egypt. I didn't even realize that, right? So not Huntington Avenue grounds, another big baseball park, by the way. And where's Baker Bowl? There we go. And let's take Baker Bowl 1929 to 1937. Let's see what it looks like. Yep. So it is Shibe Park. Just as you say, might be very, very different. Oh no, not a biggie. But I love, I love when we can catch these things. Believe me. There's Diamond Mine. It says, "Play me, love me." All right, but there we go. Only Big Clue and I seem to be fans of this game, so I'll be back to play again soon. I play this one offline pretty much all the time. All right. All right, well, that does it until a little bit later. Anyhow, I guess MV will be, he says he's semi-retired. He'll do a Shanks game this weekend. I probably would just end up doing it. Hopefully, Dwayne Marks will pick it up. Hey, there's Legend Sports Universe. Didn't see him sneaking in. So, the ninja himself. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me a little bit today. The Philadelphia Athletics even up this World Series, one game apiece. Game 3 will be at Wrigley Field whenever I decide to come back to this one. All right. Do I know what time I'll be on tonight? Could be any time. So when the evenings, I don't like to go like while Robert's broadcasting. So I'm guessing around 8:30, 8:45 this evening. But I might be back actually this afternoon with a game too. So we'll see. but definitely tonight about 8:30. I'd like to try to start a little earlier because these pitch by pitch 9 inning affairs, and if I've got to do a Shanks League, I'd rather not start at my usual 10 at night than I'm 2 in the morning still doing baseball. All right, excellent. Thanks to Tex Ags, to Legend Sports Universe, to Sean DeMarco, aka World's Worst Gamer. Bernie Strom, you have a great time. Clinton, I'm sorry I didn't see you coming in as I was doing my investigation here to see whether it was Shiber Baker Bowl. Clinton Parks, thank you for the 1914 stuff. Keep it coming, my good friend. Aaron Reed popped in to sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Joe Murdy was here with us. MV, the semi retired MV. And I think we got just about everybody. We did. And Bernie Strong gets the Robbie Wartburg bobblehead doll today. We're down to 199,996 of those left, so get them while they last, guys. All right. Till the next time, see you guys around the batting cage. And keep supporting each other, both your offline projects, content creators, everything like that. Let's keep building this amazing community. See you around the batting cage, gents.